Hello, my name is Hunter Smith from MetaStock, and I am very excited to tell you a little bit about our newest add-on here, Marc Belnick's Bullish-Buy and Bearish-Sell. Now, Marc Belnick's system is a very all-inclusive system. It continually informs you of the trend status of every security, in addition to giving you buy and sell signals with profit targets, initial stops, and ongoing stops. The system includes 6 indicators, 2 explorations, 5 templates, and 2 experts. It also includes a robust money management system to help you mitigate risk in your trades. The exploration will identify all long-term, medium-term, and short-term trends, their statuses, and buy and sell signals. You will also have initial stop losses and profit targets established for you. The expert advisor commentary provides updated information every day with the most recent trailing stops and profit targets. It will also show you all historic trading signals. Now, we've all heard the sayings before. Befriend the trend. A rising tide lifts all boats. Don't fight the trend. Marc's system will allow you to identify long-term, medium-term, and short-term trends with ease. Very obvious signals will allow you to understand the trend, make the trade decision, and most importantly, manage that position effectively with minimal risk. This system will allow you to trade both sides of the market, so whether you're looking for a long trade, a short, or even looking to hedge a current long position with a bearish position, you will be able to do so with great ease and without confusion. Now, a little about Marc. Marc has been involved in global equities and derivative markets for 3 decades, using fundamental and money management and technical trading systems. After receiving a degree in computer data processing from Wits Technicon in Johannesburg, Marc founded his share market portfolio management company. In 1998, Marc relocated to Australia and has since been involved in equities and the derivatives market. Trading and investing on a full-time basis, Marc currently resides in Melbourne. Now, he has completed the Johannesburg Stock Exchange membership exams and received a diploma of financial planning. Marc actually purchased his first version of MetaStock in 1995, and he's been using the system ever since. Since the system is primarily trend and volatility based, it works with stocks, futures, options, Forex, all markets worldwide. Now, it was designed for end-of-day use. However, it can also be used in intraday periodicities once it meets the data requirements. Probably the best thing about this system is that it clearly outlines trend and volatility signals, trade targets and stops. It will also provide position sizing and trade management rules for all situations. Whether you're taking long-term, medium-term, or short-term trades, you will know automatically what your position size should be, your target, and your exit strategy. From finding a trade opportunity through one of Marc's in-depth explorations to identifying your trade expectations and exactly where to exit, this is a complete trading and money management system, and we are very excited to have the opportunity to bring this add-on to you. Now, let's go to Marc and see a little demonstration of the system.
Welcome to all our global viewers, and thank you for your time. I'm just going to show you the Marc Belnick Bullish-Buy and Bearish-Sell templates first, and then we're going to do some explorations. In a nutshell, it's a comprehensive integrated trading and money management system that tells you when to buy and how much to buy. So the best way to do it is just to go through a few examples to make everything clearer. If we look at the actual trend ribbon, you can see it's bearish. This is Apple, and currently today there was actually a long-term signal given, a long-term short sell signal. So just to go to the trend status, you can see that the long-term trend status for Apple is bearish, and for you to do any short sells, be it long-term, short-term, or medium-term, the long-term trend status has to be bearish. If we pop down to the actual short sell trades, it tells you there's a new long-term short sell in red, and it gives you the initial stop value and the profit target. And it does. There is also a medium-term trade currently in play, and there you can see the actual values. If I scroll to the left, you'll see that Apple was bullish, and the long-term trend status was green, and all the short-term, medium-term, and long-term signals were given at the appropriate times. In essence, you want to follow all signals as they appear, but I'm going to use another template to show you exactly when to buy and when to sell, and how to do this integrating the money management principles. So if we apply templates, you can see that I was using a candlestick template, but you could also have had a line template, and you can see your stops, for example, your short sell stops, by using this template here, the Marc Belnick short sell stops. And there on Apple, you've got 3 different short sell stop losses. One for the long term, which is the gray dashed line. It's always gray dashed line for short sales. All the short sales are dashed lines. The brown dashed line for the medium term short sale, and the blue dashed line for the short term short sale. These custom indicators are all shown in the custom indicator list, and you can delete them one by one. So if you just wanted to show one custom indicator with a trailing stop, you could do so. If I go back to the templates, you can have short sell, which we've just shown, all the short sell stops, or you could have the bullish and short sell stops, or you could just have the bullish stops. It is basically, if the stock is trending down, you're just going to want to see the short sell stops, and if it's trending up, you're going to want to see the bullish stops. Occasionally, you might want to see the bullish and short sell stops together. So basically, those are the 5 templates that come with the expert advisor. Let's just refresh that. What I'm going to show you now in a different template on Domino's Pizza. This is an Australian listed security. I'm just going to keep it simple and show you the long-term buy signals and how you would initiate those long-term buy signals and when. And also, I'd like you to take note of the actual long-term bullish trailing stop. Now, the long-term bullish trailing stop is just a custom indicator, and you could insert the medium-term bullish trailing stop, short-term bullish trailing stop, etc., and the same for the bearish trailing stops. However, this stock is bullish. It's an exceptional example, but it's very good for illustrative purposes. So let's start off with the long-term entry. This is the first long-term buy signal on the chart, and you can see it was 7th of August 2012. Now, the way the system works is once you've initiated a long-term entry, let's refresh that. So you're going to use the triangular marker for the expert advisor, which is going to show you there's a new long-term buy signal. It gives you the initial stop value and the profit target. Now, every single day in the expert advisor, that's updated. So let's go back and have a look what the, just once again, the profit target was 969. There you can see the long-term profit target was reached at 969, roughly on the 2nd of October 2012, And what we do is we sell half of our position and we let the other half run. So it's basically this way you take some money off the table and let your profits run. How much to invest? For your security allocation, in other words, if you had $100,000 is your total portfolio value and you divide that into 10 securities, you're going to invest $10,000 in each security. You're going to invest 50% of your allocated security portion into a long-term signal. So 10,000 assigned to Domino's Pizza, you would have purchased 5,000 for each long-term entry. For the medium-term position, you invest 33% of your allocated portion, which is $3,300. And for the short-term position, you invest 17%, or in this case would be $1,700. So going back to the actual first entry, we sold half, which would have been $2,500 worth, or just above that, or half our shares would have been a bit more than $2,500 because we've made some profit. And when it comes to getting another long-term buy signal, the rule is yes, you can enter again if you've taken profit on your previous position. So in this case, we entered another long-term entry buying another $5,000 worth. And there we see the actual, just to show you the actual, that's indicated in the expert advisor. And then we take profit again up here on the 11th of January 2013. We'll carry on letting the profits ride. And then we take another long-term entry. Let's look at, in the date, 18th of February 2013, and our long-term profit target is reached again. So therefore we can take another long-term entry position. Let's just get the actual, line it up with the triangular marker on the 5th of June 2013. So just looking at the long-term positions, to keep it simple, we've basically invested our $10,000, and you can actually basically decide to stop investing as you fully allocated your security, your allocation for that security of $10,000 if you've basically got a total investment portfolio of $100,000, which you only want to invest $10,000 into 10 shares. So you could let the rest of the actual, just let your profits ride. And as you can see, if we look at the grey line, our long-term bullish stock, we're not stopped out, and we carry on letting those profits ride. If you so wish and you wanted to still add to your position, you could do so using margin, or maybe extending your position from 10% of your total portfolio allocation to 15 or 20%. But that's just up to you and what you're comfortable with, your risk profile. Now, in essence, we wouldn't basically take only the long-term signals. We would also take the short-term signals and the medium-term signals that come along in whatever order, using the same principles. So with Domino's, we're currently sitting, if we go to the last date, we can see that the current buy position stop value is at $40.33, and that's indicated by this grey line. We would have done very well with Domino's Pizza on the long-term buy signals. With the expert advisor, all these money management rules and all the tips on how to pick stocks that are trending well are showed in the comprehensive user manual. Here it is, ways to improve your trading results, and I've given a number of key pointers on how to pick strong trending securities, be it they bullish or bearish. And there's also, everything is explained in the manual with a great, frequently asked question section. Let's look at now, let's just move over to the medium-term buy signals for Domino's Pizza and have a look at those signals. You've got to refresh every single time that you load a chart. And here, using the brown bullish trailing stop, we can just go through and see the actual medium-term buy signals. There we can see we were stopped out. When you stopped out, you sell everything at best. And there was another medium-term buy signal on the 9th of February 2015, and we're still in our position. We haven't been stopped out, so let's have a look what that value was and just align it. There we go. There's a new medium-term buy signal on the 3rd of February 2015. Initial stop, $22.90, and the profit target is $30.37. And the same principles apply. Once you've taken profit on you sell half, and then you can enter another position and take profit, and so on. Let's look at the short-term signals. And there the short-term bullish trailing stop is indicated with the blue line, and the same principles are in place. So what we can do, if we wanted to look at all our stops all at once, because we've got multiple positions, short-term, medium-term, and long-term, all in play at the same time, we apply the template and we go to the bullish stops, and there we should have all three bullish trailing stops. Blue for short-term, brown for medium-term, and gray for long-term. Now let's run an exploration to pick up all these signals which are given, and to give the trend status, which is also shown in the exploration. We just go down to the Marc Belnick bullish and bearish exploration. I'm just going to run a bearish exploration first by itself to pick up a long-term sell signal, which we can have a look at on the 26th of June, and I'll show that to you on a different chart, on a BHP chart. There the exploration's running. If we put our mouse over the exploration title, it tells you some detail about the exploration, that this is for the short-term sell opportunities, and what the exploration does is to give you the initial profit targets and stop losses, and thereafter all the values are shown in the expert advisor. Almost finished. What we have here is your long-term status, medium-term status, and short-term status, just as shown in the expert advisor. Your trend status, your long-term, medium-term, and short-term. All values with 3 mean it's true with the status. So if we just expand that column, medium-term status, these stocks are all bearish. They're all in a bearish trend, long-term bearish trend status. The medium-term, if it's a -1, it's not applicable or not true. So that there, when we sorted again, these medium-term status securities are all bearish as well. And if we do that again, we can say all these securities here have a long-term, medium-term, and short-term bearish status. The actual, what we're looking for here for the actual for the short-term opportunities, the short sell opportunities are when anything is got a value above -1, that's giving you a long-term stop. In other words, it's saying, well, there is a trade there. There's your long-term stop, and it will give you a long-term profit target. Your closing price is given, and just some other important details of the daily market cap. That's using the last 150 days. That's basically the average traded daily volume, and the 50-day volatility gives you the volatility for the last 50 days of trading. Now basically that's all detailed in the manual, and it's just a rough guide to which securities have got more volatility. You can sort that, and you will notice that there are no securities with less than 5%, because any security that hasn't moved more than 5% in the last 50 trading days is really not worth trading on a daily basis. It's just the risk return profile is not worth it. So let's just go and have a look at a long-term stop opportunities. I'm highlighting BHP, and we'll see that BHP has got a long-term, medium-term and short-term status. Now with BHP there's a long-term stop, and there's also short-term stop value. So what's happened here, on the same day, on the 26th of June 2015, BHP issued two signals, a long-term short signal and a short-term short signal, which we're going to have a look at on the chart. So that's on the 26th of June. Let's close that and have a look at BHP. BHP is listed on the Australian and Johannesburg and a few other global exchanges. So we can apply a template. Let's use a line template that we've got, that will, instead of the candle template, some people might prefer a line template, and we'll open the chart and let's have a look at the 26th of June 2015 to see that we had a long-term short signal and a short-term short signal. So there we go, 26th of June 2015, we apply the expert advisor triangular marker. We can see that the trend status for long-term and medium-term and short-term is bearish, which was shown in the exploration, the bearish exploration, and we saw that we had a long-term short sell, which is indicated here under the long-term short sell with the initial stop value and the profit target. Now remember, for long-term short sales, your stop value is going to be above your entry price because you're selling short. And there as well, we can see there's a new term short signal as was indicated in the exploration, with initial stop value and the profit target. Now let's basically apply the bearish trailing stops using the template. We will apply the short sell stops to BHP, and we will then be able to have a look at all our different trailing stops and to see how far we are from our trailing stops. This is handy if you're going away for a day or two, or you want to just adjust your stops. You can see where your bearish trailing stops are. So basically, in a nutshell, that is the system. One or two other things that I'd like to point out. You can see the corner ribbon, the signal in the corner trend ribbon. It indicates the latest status. So this is stating that BHP has a long-term trend status that is bearish. If it was bullish here and a green trend ribbon, that would be a green up arrow. And also just going through the rest of the text on the expert advisor, besides indicating the trend status, you'll see sometimes you see a medium-term or short-term correction. The long-term trend status is what's important, and all that is saying is that in your short and medium-term there's a bit of strength against the trend. Your bullish trades, there are no bullish trades because they've all been closed out, and this is indicated with their last closed out values, and it has the current status of all our short sell trades. And as you can see, everything is broken down into long-term, medium-term, and short-term for your trend status and for your trades. The money management rules and investment guidelines are all given in the comprehensive user manual, and just just a synopsis or summary of the actual money management rules and methodology to invest are also given again in the rest of the expert advisor text. Please also look at my website, www.marcbelnick, MarcBelnick.com, for more examples. On the website you'll find various other examples which you'll find useful as well. So I would like really to thank you for your time, and hope that you find and I'm sure you will, the Marc Belnick Bullish-Buy and Bearish-Sell expert advisor of great use and benefit. And whatever you do, good luck with all your investing and trading, and good luck for the future. Thank you very much.